Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy the Duelist Link Evolution. So let's hop right in and continue the game. Now, last time, I finished up the Duelist Kingdom arc of the original series. Either way, let's just hop right in and start the Battle City arc. Since that's the next thing I gotta do here. Now, I'm going to try and at least get like a handful of duels done. So that way I can, at least get as far into the duel monster era as possible. So that way I can, at least see what I can do here. Alright. First I'm gonna check out my I still got Gaia the Dragon Champion in my extra deck. I'm gonna use Ancient Rules to special summon out, Gaia the Fierce Knight, and I'm gonna summon Grifor. Next turn, well, actually, I almost used my entire hand here, so I don't really have many plays left past summoning Silver Fang. Oh, crap. Man, that sucks. Let's just use Spellbinding Circle immediately, because that's all I really can do here. Alright. Pot of Greed. That gives me a free +2. I'm gonna turn off my mic real quick. Alright. Ancient Rules. Another Gaia. If I get a third Ancient Rules on top of a Dark Magician, I'm immediately making that play. Otherwise, I'm not doing anything for that matter. In that degree. But yeah. If I get another, I'm only using Ancient Rules if I get a Dark Magician on top of that. So yeah. Hold on. Okay, I can't use that spell because it targets a Summon Skull, which I don't have on the field right now. Crap. Yaiba Robo. Man, I should have, attacked with Gaia first. But yeah, either way, let's just see what I can do, regardless of what happens. You know what? I wonder what's the highest life point stat that you can get in this entire game. I genuinely do not know, if I'm being honest. Solemn Judgment? Well, at least I took out half of, Bandit Keith's life points. Another Yaiba Robo. Well, at least I won't have to worry about that anymore. Man, hopefully I can at least take out Bandit Keith here. Alright, let's summon out the Silver Fang. So that way I can at the very least, do whatever I can here. Blast Fear. That sucks. Well, at least I won regardless, because it was either Gaia and Silver Fang or Gaia and that one that got equipped with Blast Fear. So yeah. Alright. I know this guy's deck. It is like one of the most infamous decks in all of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. He has an Exodia deck. I think he has 3 parts of each Exodia piece, if I'm remembering correctly. I know it's really kind of cheating, but still. It's all I really can deal with. Okay, let's set Spellbinding Circle immediately, and summoning out Beta. Then next turn I'm setting Gamma, and then if I get an Alpha, I'm setting that too. Hopefully I get a Valkyrian as well. Crap. I can't get a Valkyrian. Man, that was a waste. That was a really bad waste of a really good, monster. Unless if I have Monster Reborn. Alright, you know what? Let's summon out Gamma. I hope he doesn't have, any, Exodia pieces. But knowing his deck, he probably does, if I'm being honest. Okay. That was really lucky that he didn't draw into an Exodia piece. But next turn he won't be. Probably. This is getting way too close for my comfort. You know, this is getting way too close. If I'm being honest, because he clearly has way too many Exodia pieces for me to like. You know, please don't let there be any Exodia pieces here. Oh, thank God. There's just a pot of duality and a graceful charity. Hopefully he doesn't draw into it. Another Exodia piece. Yeah, that I've been getting pretty lucky so far. If I'm being honest. Either way, let's just try and see what I can do here. I'm gonna set Spell Shattering Arrow. I don't have any monster cards that I could particularly use. So yeah. Let's go in and just see what I can do. Please don't draw into Exodia. Oh, thank God. It's right leg. Upstart Goblin. Let's just see what I can do here. Because I'm not letting him, use Upstart, like, at all. Never mind, the effect still went off. Wow. Wow. That felt way too quick. That felt way too fast for my liking, if I'm being honest. Yeah, especially since I think he has, like, 3 Exodia, like, 3 copies of each Exodia piece in his deck. That's easily the worst part about this for me. For that reason alone. Yeah, it just gets really aggravating to deal with Exodia. Unless if it's on my side. Yeah, this has to be by far one of the most aggravating decks to me. Alright, let's see what I can do. Reckless Greed. Right arm. Left leg. That's 2 Exodia pieces he has to choose from. Please don't let there... Oh, thank God there wasn't any other Exodia pieces. Thank God, because that would have meant I would have lost turn 1 if he got 4 pieces out in his hand on the first turn. But either way, let's just try and, make this duel count. Perhaps Stone Statue of the Aztecs. Man, that really sucks. Huh. Either way, let's use Dust Tornado. Crap. Reckless Greed. Man, this really sucks, too. For obvious reasons. I really need to get through this duel. It's the first duel that I've been through. Well, actually second. Because I just got through that duel with Bandit Keith. Alright. Let's get rid of Beta. So that way I can, at least get Gazelle, King of Mythical Beasts in my hand. So that way I can fusion summon. Since I should have that this duel. The card I'm thinking of. Yep, it's Chimera, the Flying Mythical Beast. Alright, I'm keeping that Perfomet, on the field, just so I can have an extra attack. I think I can have 2, 2 attacks with this card. Nope, I can't. And I can't even attack because of swords. Man, that sucks, because that gives him more opportunities to draw into Exodia. Man, that sucks. Yeah, honestly, that sucks. I can't really do much about that, considering... Wait. If I get into a card destruction, if I have that in my deck, do you think that I could win that, then? Because if I can, that would be really useful, if I'm being honest, for obvious reasons. Okay, second to go. Because I don't want him to get a free draw on the first turn that he goes. Please. Crap, I didn't even get any monsters that I could use. Man, this is gonna suck. I know it is. Because he has all these drawing cards and Exodia. Alright. You know what? Might as well just try and set that and end my turn. Because this hand sucks. Like, it's more or less a stall hand, if anything. You know, wait, what? Okay, there's a left arm. Okay. You know what? I'm not even going to activate Karibo's effect because it's only 300 damage. Alright. At least I know that I only have, 3 cards to work with. So that means at least 2 turns. Okay, let's end turn here. Because there's nothing I can work with a deck like this. Please don't be anything too particularly powerful. It's a Red Eyes. Crap. You know what? I wish that I had the Exodia pieces in my deck, if I'm being honest. Let's go ahead and use Karibo's effect. If I can't lose this, if I can't win this, I'll just build my own deck, and then use it for this duel. Like, I won't be playing, like, I'll try and at least, build it off camera. I know that would make this video particularly shorter, but I'm gonna give this, like, 1-2 more attempts, before then. But yeah. Let's just see what I can do with, Summon Skull. Thankfully, Seeker hasn't drawn into Exodia yet. So that's easily the best part about this. Okay. Time Seal. Let's just prevent his next draw. Considering that would probably... Yeah, that really helped out a lot. For obvious reasons. Okay, let's summon out Alpha. I'm the Magnet Warrior. Okay, so that way I can at least get rid of this leg. Hopefully I can deal the damage I need to. Within the proper time frame anyways. Because I don't want to lose this. Okay. Reckless Greed. Oh, thank God. Yeah, that really doesn't help me out much. And I was doing so well. I was doing so well until he drew into Exodia. Oh, man, that sucks. Man, if he didn't draw Exodia there, who knows what could have happened. You know what? If I manage to get enough points, I'm going to try and, for one, make this one of the last 2 attempts that I do in this video. Then I'm going to, buy all the cards I can from the card shop. And then, just build my deck from there. There's no way I can win this otherwise, unless if I get card destruction. So, yeah. Crap, don't get Exodia. Of course he's gonna get Exodia twice. Yeah, he probably... Never mind, he didn't even get Exodia there. Man, his hands are really broken. Like, his starting hands are always going to be broken, especially in an Exodia deck. No matter what happens, it's going to be an Exodia deck, no matter what, because he doesn't even bother attacking. Okay, there's an Exodia ahead. So at least I won't have to worry about that right now. Alright, hopefully I get a Spell Destruction here. Never mind, here's a Poly. So let's just try and summon out Chimera. Hopefully I can at least destroy his swords and then do whatever I need to from there. Hopefully I can win this attempt. Because I know I can at least get some powerful cards out. Okay, that's 2,900 for both Silver Fang and Beta. Then that's another 2,100, so that's, what, 6,000 right there? 6,000. So yeah, either way, let's just see what I can do. Yeah, there we go. At least he didn't draw into Exodia. Okay, I need to summon out Gazelle. And then next turn, if I don't draw into a monster, I'm summoning out Beaver Warrior. So yeah. Please don't draw into Exodia. Of course he drew into Exodia right there. Of course he did. This is really stupid. Like, he always... Like, why does he always start out with Exodia pieces? Like, I know he has 3 copies of each part in his deck. I know that for sure, but... Still, it's still stupid. How he always manages to draw into it no matter what you do. Because he always gets drawing cards. You know, like, Pot of Greed, Pot of Duality, Graceful Charity, you know, so on and so forth. It's so stupid. You know, that's why I hate this duel so much. It's because he always draws into his best cards. You know? For whatever reason. Either way, let's set Dust Tornado and this card. Alright, let's end my turn. You know what, I won't get too mad because it's a card game, but still. Like, it's ridiculous how he always manages to draw into his best cards and best hands. You know? Oh wait, yeah, that doesn't... You know, it might as well just target a face-down card. You know, since it doesn't negate the effect, for Dust Tornado. Okay. You know, let's just see what happens here. Yeah, I hope he doesn't get into any... Yeah, right away he got into a drawing card, which in Graceful Charity. Yeah, I know which one he's... Wait, he didn't take Graceful Charity? That's a misplay. Alright, let's activate Dust Tornado and destroy this card. You know, because that was Reckless Greed right there. Thank God I destroyed that. Let's set my other Dust Tornado. Hopefully he doesn't have, you know, 4 Exodia pieces and he draws into the next one. Okay, thank God. Oh my God, that was so lucky. And of course he drew into swords. Okay, let's activate Dust Tornado so that way I won't be trapped. Alright, there we go. Yeah, at least I didn't, you know, screw up too bad this attempt. Alright, let's switch into attack position on my monsters. Let's take out the Exodia head. I don't know what else I can really do here. You know, unless if I get a, you know, Gazelle. I'm King of Mythical Beast, otherwise I'm screwed. You know? Okay, Mirror Force. I don't know how useful that is gonna be, because he doesn't attack, as far as I can tell. He waits on until he draws into Exodia. So yeah. Please don't get an Exodia piece. I really want to win this duel. Okay, there's another stone statue of the Aztecs. Okay, Upstart Goblin. I know which one he's probably going to take. Really? Another Aztec card? That's really weird. Okay. You know what? Let's just bring out, Baphomet. For one, to bring out more stronger cards than Beaver Warrior, and 2, so that way I can get out, Gazelle. Okay, here we go. Let's just see what I can do here. Because I really want to win. I gotta deal as much damage as humanly possible before he draws into Exodia. Please, just let me win this one attempt, because I really gotta win. Okay. Let's destroy his Aztec golems. Please don't draw into your last needed Exodia piece. Thank God, too, that he didn't. Because oh, Light Force Sword. That's a really good card. Okay. Man, my plot armor is kind of kicking in right now that he hasn't drawn into an Exodia piece yet. You know, please don't draw into another Exodia piece. Okay, let's activate Light Force Sword. Please let that be an Exodia piece. I really hope that isn't an Exodia piece. Yeah, that really sucks, because that destroyed both my monsters. Okay. Let's just see what I can do. Alright. Hopefully I draw into a gazelle. Okay, time seal. That's a really good draw, if you ask me. I can't attack because of Fight for Swords. But yeah, hopefully I win in the next couple of turns. I've been getting real lucky with my draws, if I'm being honest. Okay, that really sucks because I can't win now. Because I don't have Baphomet. Okay, let's activate Mirror Force, so that way I don't take any damage. I know that was probably a bad move, but still. Giant Soldier of Stone. I know that was stupid of me to summon it out in attack position, but still. Either way, hopefully he doesn't draw into, you know, an Exodia piece. There's the right arm of the Forbidden One. I know he doesn't have any monsters, other than the Exodia pieces, or at least he shouldn't by now. And this turn, I know he for sure won't draw into an Exodia piece. I know that part for sure. Well, never mind, because a Light Force Sword running out. Crap. Magic Box. You know what? I don't care. I'm attacking with Giant Soldier of Stone, because Magic Box would be kind of useless here. Okay. Let's just see what I can do. Yeah, I really need, Hand Destruction. Okay, Silver Fang. That's really good. Considering I can, you know, attack with that, and then deal 1300 with, Giant Soldier of Stone. Please do not draw into the Exodia piece that I think you need. I'm really stressing out here so he doesn't draw into an Exodia piece. You know, like, I'm really stressing out on that one. You know, Monster Reborn, that's really good. That's a really good draw. Okay, Gazelle. Let's just summon it out in attack position. Hopefully I can get some more cards. You know, that would actually help me out, like, particularly monsters. You know, before he gets Exodia. Wait, actually, never mind. I should... If he doesn't draw into the Exodia piece I think he might need. Okay, thank God he didn't. I was so close to winning. I was so close. I know it's possible. I just don't know how I can do it without card destruction. Or a Pot of Greed or drawing cards of my own. I just don't know how I can do it. You know? But I'm going to pause the recording to see how long I've been playing for. Alright. Hopefully I get a pretty good hand here. Because honestly, if I don't, I'm screwed. This is going to be my last attempt of the video. If I lose here, then I'm just going to, you know, make a new deck off camera. And, you know, just try and work on this, you know, off camera. Like, you can probably tell how it's going to end regardless. So yeah, if you're going to wonder why, the next video is going to start on the next, duel, that's going to be why. So yeah, either way, let's just attack with Beta. Crap. I'm going to turn off my mic. Alright. Chain Destruction. Okay. Oh, that's a really good card. Oh my god, thank god I drew into that. Because if he summons out an Exodia piece, that would automatically mean I win. Just from Chain Destruction alone. For obvious reasons. Oh my god, that's a really good card for this deck. You know, please don't... I hope he doesn't draw into an Exodia part. You know, I'm really stressing out right now, if you couldn't tell. Because, you know, if he doesn't draw into Exodia now, that means I lose. I mean, that means I win. Alright. I can still summon out Summon Skull. Alright. Let's just see what I can do here, because I really want to win. I hope he draws at least... I hope he at least summons out Um, you know, uh, I hope he summons out at least one Exodia piece, because that would mean my automatic victory. For that reason alone, I really don't want him to. Wait, maybe that's an Exodia piece. Okay, let's just try and do whatever I can here. You know what? I'm gonna deal as much damage as I can, regardless of what happens, considering, I still got a Gazelle and, Summon Skull, so that should do at least 4,600 damage just by themselves. And if that is an Exodia piece that I'm thinking of, then that should, that should help me out a lot. Okay. Let's just see what I can do here, because I am not losing again. Yeah, hopefully I can at least win this duel. Yeah, Dark Hole. Man, if he didn't do that, then I could have easily won. I could have easily done that. I'm summoning out Gazelle, because it has the higher attack. For obvious reasons. Okay, I'm not activating Chain Destruction right now. Okay, hopefully I draw into a... Okay, this is a pretty good monster to summon out right now. Considering if, I, survive next turn, which I probably will, then I should be able to win. Considering I have a Kariba that has 300 attack. So if I survive this turn, then I win. Yeah, this is gonna suck. Of course I lost to an Exodia right at the end, whenever I was just one attack away from winning. Of course I did. And I had such a perfect play, too. You know what? One more attempt. One more attempt. I get so close, yet he immediately draws into Exodia right then and there. I am giving this one more attempt. Just one. I don't care. I'm giving it one more attempt. And then I'm gonna just try and, use a custom-made deck for this duel off camera. Because that's the only thing I know I can do. Alright, let's see what I can do here. Okay, that's one Exodia piece. Two Exodia pieces. Okay, that. And a drawing card. Man. Yeah, that probably is gonna win him, that duel. Okay. All I need to do is just try and, at least get that one, spell, that one trap I got earlier in the playthrough. This video, that only allows you to summon out things face up. I'm gonna try... The reason I just went silent there, I am so dumbfounded by how quickly he got Exodia. I am just so baffled by how he got Exodia so quickly. You know what? Regardless, that's going to be the end of today's video. That was the last attempt I wanted to give at this duel. But regardless, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.